Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to NDC TV, live and direct. Meet the candidates. Now, it's an exciting time right now. The polls are open. So I know there's a lot bubbling in the NDC universe, and we are here to bring the candidates to you live and direct. Three houses, 29 candidates. Your vote matters. Your voice matters. So get out and vote. We're giving you an exclusive one-on-one with the candidates, getting all of the detail and the intel and all the good stuff so you can make those educated choices when you go to the polls. So let's get it started. Today we have Igor. Igor, welcome.
Hi everyone.
How are you?
All good, thank you.
Awesome. So, Igor, we're just going to get right into it because we want you to let the people know who you are. So, let us know, who are you and what brought you to NEAR?
I'm blockchain developer. Formerly I was located in Ukraine, and I did a lot of stuff with crypto since 2014. Back in the days, Bitcoin, then Ethereum mining. We was running one of the biggest Ethereum mining pool in the days, and in 2017, 2018, there's new narrative change towards staking, using less GPU, and increasing transaction per second, increasing block size. And NEAR was one of this idea. I was really fascinated by initial team. There was like really good mix. There was like really good start, and we joined NEAR as initial guilds. We was running Inc. 4 guilds. I don't know if somebody remember guilds. It was 3 NEAR cons back in the days. We was really good at DeFi, and I'm the founder of project Pembroke Finance, first leverage yield farming on NEAR. On peak, it was like 10 million TVL, so it was close to 10% of whole NEAR DeFi ecosystem. As well as I'm running Validator. You can check it in for on the Validator site, and we participate in a lot of government stuff and NDC stuff. We're trying to make NEAR great.
Okay, that's amazing. The fact that you've been around since 2017 and you've been dabbing in multiple verticals within the ecosystem is really exciting. So tell us, why are you running?
I'm running because I see some lack in ecosystem. I see that support for EVM is currently really low, and you can think about is like one way or another. We for technology here, but the token price is going down all the time, and we need to bring utility back in the system. Right now, boss is not there yet. It's just like not doing. People not willing to pay for like $1. Sweet coin and the second one, Kai, Chai, wherever. They are not on board in NEAR ecosystem. They just using this as a Postgres, and usually like they not buying NEARs from the market. So as well as managing one of the validator, I understand like transaction could not be free. If transaction is free, I mean, somebody is storing it. You need to put on your hard drive source, destination, amount of money. Somebody is paying for your transaction one way or another. And somebody is paying for decentralization, because every decentralization is a copy, sharding, not sharding, wherever you name it. But I want to tell that we do not need to reinvent the wheel. There is a lot of code already have been done in Solidity. There is a lot of really nice protocol was built for kind of 10 years already. I mean, like Ethereum was 2015, so right now it's 8 years of coding. So we have 8 years of code, which is 60-80% of open source, 20-30% bulletproof, tested by wherever you name it, huge auditors farm. So if you want to do a development part, we need to reuse the code which is already done. If we want to do Perps, there is perps. If you want to do DeFi, there is DeFi. If you want to do money market, there is money market. Main problems that we have a lot of builders which literally reinventing the wheel every time. So first part is Aurora support. We need to have a really strong EVM. Yes, maybe some stuff will be relaunched. Maybe the tokenomics should be changed a little bit. Do you use Aurora?
Do I use Aurora? No.
We need to change it because
Yeah.
deployment and development something on Aurora is 10 times or 100 times cheaper than in Near, because there is a lot of samples, there is a lot of code, there is a lot of developers. It's just way easier to build.
Yeah, I
As
didn't even know
Vital,
that statistic. And so I think that ecosystem wide, like everyone knowing that, it's cheaper to build on Aurora is a powerful like touch point for sure.
it's cheaper to build on Aurora. It's more straightforward. Current problem with Near is a wallet problem. There is a few good wallets there, but it's not there yet. If you'll go, I know, like if you'll go to orderly, you're not allowed to use main wallet. So wallet selector is kind of like limited, and the main wallet has this like mail problem from a legacy days. Aurora is there, like just MetaMask out of the box. People who are in crypto, they know how to use MetaMask. It's no brainer.
That's definitely.
And if you will measure developer power of consensus, like team which are building MetaMask is way more powerful than team which are building Near. So once again, about reinventing the wheel. We have current narrative on the market about layer 2s. We can current narrative on the market about EVM. Do we have native EVM in Near? No. Do we have layer 2 in Near? No. Why? It's just like no brainer. It's just like low hanging fruits. It may be worse to invest $500,000, a few millions back in Aurora to make them great, improve their bridge, improve their tokenomics, improve utility of their tokens, onboard more and more developers there. And then all these builders will save hundreds of millions on the development. This is like the best ROI which you can have. This is like literally some tools should be provided by a team, tools should be provided by a protocol. It's no good when developers trying to reinvent the tools for themselves.
Yeah, I think it's really powerful that you're thinking about not working harder, but working smarter, right? And all of the work that's been done up until this point, really utilizing it in a very strategic way, which is powerful because you're thinking about the future for Near, right? So tell us, what house are you running for and why did you specifically choose that house?
I'm running for House of Merit mostly because it's the part of the government's body which will be creating the proposals. So this is the people who will decide what we want to build further. And I mean, there is not much other options. So if you will check how governments work, so yeah, House of Merit is the one who's doing proposal. Advisor is currently advising. So we had a lot of people who are always against something or which are always telling that this stuff is bad. But we are lacking people who will tell like, yeah, we need to do this. We need somebody to take responsibility and make a choice. We did this in past. We missed a few times, but I do not see how we can improve Near with Council of Advisors or transparency. This is more fail-safe triggers. So their main idea is to control other people. I'm just like not having fun in doing this. I'm more about building and I'm more about generating proposals. Sometimes it could be just boring to go through all the generated proposal and find a good side and flows there. And transparency commission, you need to be a specific type of person to enroll, sir. We have a lot of them in the ecosystem, so they will handle well without me.
I totally understand that. I think like each division, each house has its own separate purpose, but a lot of people have gravitated towards House of Merit, right? Because they understand that the treasury will be used primarily there. And so tell us a little bit about what you plan to do to make sure that the treasury is utilized effectively, cost effectively in the House of Merit?
So first part, yeah, we need to do a review of the tools which we are building. Do you aware about budget which is spent on boss right now? How much money we spend on boss, and what is the average customer acquisition cost through the boss? What is lifetime value through the boss? Do you know terms of deals with sweet coins? How much money foundation paid them to run on NEAR? How much free NEAR was provided for them to pay for transaction? Do you know what was the price of next big partnership? What is the customer acquisition cost there, and what is the lifetime value there? Ilya did a great post recently about how startup ecosystem should be managed, and this is all about hypothesis. This is all about measuring something. So we need to review all the initiatives, and we need to set reasonable metrics on top of them. Either we can measure what is the customer acquisition cost, what is the lifetime value for these customers, or we will be completely bad as a business model. So first is reviewing what we is doing right now, and maybe cutting some recommendations. The second one is streamlining money to initiatives, which, in my opinion, can be good based on these metrics. So once again, support Aurora, support crypto native marketing, because I mean, do you remember this yacht stuff, SailGP?
No.
Last NearCon, Near announced partnership with SailGP. This is like Formula One in yachts. Usually, the idea was that DAO will run, like, we don't need to buy yachts. We are definitely not there yet. It's just like, it's so bad. Do you remember like what was buyback of USN? Do you remember USN?
No. So I'm definitely not an OG like you in the context of I haven't been in the ecosystem since 2017 at all. So if these
last year, Near spinned their native stablecoin. It was called USN, and it failed so hard that foundation literally was forced to buy. Like literally, it cost foundation 40 millions just to cover the losses. 40 millions is something like funding for 40 great projects. So, and regarding to marketing, right now we are doing a lot of marketing, but I want to focus a little bit more on specific crypto stuff. So we all know there's like permissionless Messari. There was no presence of Near on permissionless. I see a lot of conference which Near not is a part of, and I see a lot of kind of overkill. This Denver Near have full stage on day one about Near. Why? What was the reason about this? Sweetcoin guy was talking about Near is just like next wherever, like MySQL or ClickHouse or Postgres. Like Near is just database for like 30-40 minutes. Do you want to show us this way? We had a great speech about Alex Kidanov, who is one of the initial co-founder of Near Protocol, who was talking about AI and spinning his own company. Can I spin on my own company and be on main stage of Near, which costs like a few millions? Definitely. Maybe we should kind of do a little bit more coverage, but with more reasonable budget. So I would try to put metrics there as well. What was user cost?
What I love so much that you've been actively thinking about the ecosystem as a corporation. That's what it sounds like. So you have your developer hat, and then you also have your business hat on. And you've taken an audit of what's been done thus far in your journey with Near. So thinking about this decentralized governance, do you truly believe that it is possible with Near?
Yes. I mean, so we see a lot of steps towards this. Yes, maybe a lot of stuff could been done better because it take too much time. So, Near Digital Collective was announced by Ilya previous NearCon, and the previous NearCon he already assigned Blaze as a president of all this stuff, and I think he mentioned like 2-3 months of transition period, but for some reason it takes so much time. Maybe government's working group was not there yet. Maybe government's group was not here already, but I think this government's transition done in other protocol in 2-3 months. So I know why Ilya had this estimate, because Polkadot, because Cosmos, because we have like a lot of great examples. Current government's working group take 1 year to be there. A lot of work have been done. Current working UI UX is it's not there yet. So we can do it, but we need to clearly figure out what we have been done. So right now we have a voting which is so complicated. I'm a part of a few DAO which are running snapshot voting. You know snapshot.org, just website.
No.
It's okay, snapshot.org is just like voting website. It's like market standard. It's well known for running DAO. Everything which is kind of DAO is there. We did few stuff wrong. So we are minting NFT, which is not like reasonable. Like literally, people are signing fair voting policy on NFT, and then you have like, why you don't have possibility to change your votes? Like you have only one try. It's bad. We need to make people able to make mistakes. So there should be some testing environment. So maybe we should run a few first votes like a joke. What costume should I wear on Halloween or something like this, just to make people familiar with interface. Because right now, when I'm talking with the voters, framework is good, UI is bad. Like UI is like really bad. Have you tried to vote already?
Yeah, no, I haven't voted yet, but that's a
Be
great
brave.
question. Say
Wait.
it again.
Be brave.
Well, thank you. I'm gearing up for it. But that's a
If
great
you are part
question.
of government's working group, or if you are part of development group who created this interface, you will be like okay with this. Have you minted your soulbound token for I'm Human?
Yes, that's done. That's done. And I was going to
So
say thank you so much for that. Um, just because in lieu of time, we want to make sure you're
mhm.
able to let the voters know if there's one thing that you want them to know 100% about who you are, why you're running, excuse me, and what do you want to leave them with? Like, let them know right now.
I want to make Near again great. I was a part of Near in 2020, and then after a serious restructuration, we just going worse and worse every time. I know a lot of people losing money every year, and I want to bring real utility to Near. So to bring utility to Near, we need to bring builders. Builders will build product. Product will attract users, and users will attract liquidity. And this is how everybody will benefit. We will spin crypto native marketing, and like based on what Near is telling us, they have like a lot of money in foundation always. This great, nice, post hundreds of millions. Maybe we should put liquidity back in our ecosystem, because right now it's just
Make
like,
Mayor great again. That's amazing. So Igor, let the people know what your handle is, how they'll be able to go out to the polls and vote for you. Let them know your handle right now.
yeah, my handle is imgrlt.near. I'm running for House of Merits. If you are interested in something, what I'm doing, if you're interested in my position, please support.
Awesome. Best of luck to you. Get out and vote, everyone. The polls close September 22nd. Your voice, your vote matters. 3 houses, 29 candidates. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for this. It was awesome. Bye, guys.